In this video, I'll show you how you can use Snagit's built-in templates to create a quick handout. There are lots of templates to choose from explaining a process, comparing changes side by side, and an event timeline. Once you've created the basic handout, I'll show you how you can make edits to the images, add text, edit sections, and remove all the extra bits and pieces that you don't want to keep. First, let's look at how to create the handout. There are a couple of different ways to use the templates. You can select all your images first and combine them in a template, or you can open a blank template and add the images individually. Whichever method you choose, you can easily edit the finished handout later. Let's start with combining images. I'm going to use the 5 images here in my recent captures tray, but you can also add images from your library too. I've already cropped them to roughly the right size and shape and added a few annotations for the areas I want to emphasise. Next, hold down the Control key on your keyboard, then click each image you want to use. Right-click any one of the selected images and select Combine in Template. Select the style of template you want to use. There are quite a few here. Since I've selected 5 images, I'll go for the basic 5 steps landscape one. Click the Next button. So let's add the title. And just in case you didn't have the images in the correct order, you can click and drag them around at this stage to reposition them. Next, add the image captions. Just click in each caption box and then type your text. I'll just speed the rest of this up here. When you've finished, click the Combine button. And that's it, your finished handout. Now we'll look at the second method, starting with a blank template and adding the images manually. I use the same 5 image files to build this one. Click the Create button at the top of the editor window and select Image from Template. Select a template. I'm going to use the basic 3 steps portrait layout. Yes, I know we have 5 steps, but we can create the extra placeholders later. The blank template will now open, ready for editing. First, let's add a title. When you've finished, just press the Escape key to deselect the placeholder. To add an image, just select it from the recent captures tray and drag it over the image placeholder. So we've seen 2 different ways to use templates. It's up to you which method you use. Regardless, you can edit them in the same way. Now, depending on the size and shape of the original image, you may find that the image doesn't fit the frame and the part of it you want to display is hidden. If you look at image 3 here, you'll see the left-hand edge of the red highlight box is hidden, so we'll bring it back into view. Double-click on the image to select it. You'll see your mouse then changes to a 4-headed move arrow. Drag to reposition the image in the frame, then click away from the image to deselect it. Just a reminder here that if you try and press the Escape key, the image will return to its original position. Now we'll look at adding captions. So click the caption placeholder you want to add, so we'll select caption 1 here. Enter the caption text, then press Escape to deselect it. If you want to change text you've already typed, click the caption placeholder, then click and drag to select the text you want to edit. You'll see a small toolbar pop up on screen, and you can use this to format your text. When you've finished, press the Escape key to deselect the placeholder. Now, sometimes you might have a lot of text that you need to add to a caption, and there isn't enough room for it all. Instead of making the text smaller, you can change the height of a section. First, we'll adjust the caption box and resize it so that all the text is properly displayed. and you'll see it now overlaps the next section. To change the height of a section, put your mouse pointer over the blue line at the bottom. You'll see your mouse pointer will change to a double-headed arrow. Click and drag down until the caption text is enclosed within the section area, then release. The image will automatically resize. You can also add new sections. So if you remember, we added the first 3 images, but we have a couple more images that we need to add. Click the Add button at the bottom of the section. There are 3 types of section you can add: a title, a detail section, or a footer. So here we need a detail section. Once you've added the section, drag the next image into the empty placeholder. If there are image or text frames you don't need, you can easily delete them. So on my handout here, I don't need a subtitle, so I'll remove it. So just click the element you want to remove, then press the delete key. When your handout's finished, just click the share command on the toolbar. From here, you can send it straight to your printer or send it to one of the many programs listed. So that's it, 2 quick ways to create handouts in Snagit. If you found this video useful, why not give it a like? And if you'd like to be notified when new videos become available, just hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.